Major, we are going to start with you and your character, Prince Cadian? Is that how you say his
Yep,
name?
that's how
Cadian.
you say it.
Prince Cadian awakens in his bed in this beautiful, beautiful room. It's adorned with silver and platinum, metals that represent the Cloud Kingdom. On top of the peak of the mountain of the Cloud Kingdom, you are overlooking all of it. And outside your window, you hear what sounds like cheering and instruments playing, and people just kind of laughing. You can even smell food kind of like wafting up into the room. You know that today is the day for the festival, the annual festival, and it's being hosted at the Lunar Kingdom.
Days like this just really makes you appreciate how great the Cloud Kingdom is. Such a shame that the festival has to be brought in the Lunar Kingdom this year. If it can be in the Cloud Kingdom every year, that'll be great.
What would you like to do?
He'd get dressed and leave the room.
All right. As you leave the room, where is it you're going? Are you going down to meet the rest of the people and go
Try
to
to
the...
find Gusto.
Gusto is in the like balcony that kind of overlooks the rest of the kingdom, but it's like this kind of suspended farm area almost. Big, big thing. It even cuts through the inside of the mountain.
Alright, Gusto. Come on.
He lets
Go to
out
the festival.
He lets out that big fucking trumpet sound as he starts following you. As big as he is, he doesn't make any noise when he moves. It just kind of sounds like a whisper or like wafting gas almost. And you said that you're going to go down to the join the festival?
Yes.
Awesome. As you eventually go down, you pass your father's room, and he is not there, nor is your mother. But some of her clothing is on the bed, which is weird, but it's not unusual. Not so much so that it tips something off. Would you like to continue?
Yep.
Awesome. As you go down to join the festival, everybody seems to be having a lot of fun. People are celebrating. There's even fireworks kind of going off. And yeah, it's just a good time. Eventually, the parade or festival or whatever you want to call it begins making its way out of the kingdom, heading west, I think? West towards the Lunar Kingdom. North, south, east, west. Yeah, okay. Yeah, west towards the Lunar Kingdom. Alright,
Alright.
go ahead.
Gusto.
Gusto kind of stands tall above everything, besides like the elementals and the golems and stuff.
Let's go meet these lunatics. As
Play on
he,
words.
as he starts following the festival to the Lunar Kingdom, or I
Baller.
guess parade.
Alright. Let's go ahead and begin. Nadia, you awaken in your bed in the house of your adopted father, I think?
Yes.
Right. You awaken in your bed in the house of your adopted father. There's this feeling in your stomach that something bad might happen relatively soon. But there's also a very positive feeling. Today is the day of the Cantor Festival, and you were nominated as a Cantor contestant. Yeah, so the morning sun kind of like shines through a little bit. You are almost late.
I'm going to get up and start hurriedly getting myself ready.
Okay.
as I'm then going to run out the door once I'm fully ready.
As you run out the door, you see stuff like confetti on the ground, and there's like hot dogs and shit, which is so unusual. The Flower Kingdom's usually vegan, on the ground and all that stuff. And as you guys, sorry, not as you guys, as you look up over a hill, you see the like banners and stuff like that of people repping their kingdom, people repping their kind, and they are moving towards the Lunar Kingdom where the festival is being hosted today. Is there anything you'd like to do before?
No, I'm just gonna start joining the people heading towards the Lunar Kingdom.
Okay. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause real quick. Perfect. Both of you guys, as you are walking toward the Lunar Kingdom, the Flower Kingdom and the Cloud Kingdom come at an intersection. Cassidy and Cadian bump into each other, shoulder to shoulder. Cassidy, you know of Cadian as the Prince of the Cloud Kingdom. Cadian, this is just a girl.
Watch where you're stepping, stupid flower girl!
Shut the hell up.
You don't tell a royal to shut the hell up!
My apologies. I'm sorry, Your Highness. And I'm gonna like pretend to curtsy.
A circle begins forming around you guys pretty immediately.
Anyways, I shall be going. Loser.
So shall I! Fucking tree hugger!
Excuse me?
You've heard what I said!
At least I can be grounded. Unlike you. Always up in the air and thinking you're better than everyone when you're not.
That's just a pun! You hear somebody say from the back. It's this guy with white hair and a couple of face tattoos, and he's just kind of egging you on.
I'd expect nothing more than a land-touching, fucking tree-hugging, plant-fucking...
What? I think you lost the point here, Aaron.
Oh my god! This is what Division is all about! Yes! We love to see it. We needed more of this in the last session. Oh my gosh. The circle almost immediately moves on as they begin walking, and now you two are just here near each other.
Gideon walked away. I won't spend any more of my time talking to some lowly flower girl.
Flower girl. Oh my gosh. Major, dude. The guy with white hair walks by and says, "Good shit," to both of you guys, and then leaves.
Gideon keeps walking to the Lunar Kingdom.
What do you want to do, Nadia?
I'm gonna begin walking.
Awesome. Eventually, you guys reach the Lunar Kingdom. It is beautiful. Second only to the Ocean Kingdom in architecture. It carries these giant buildings with like white, shiny silver. There's even runes along the walls. They're not magical runes or anything like that. They're just there, and it's super artistic and very interesting to look at. As you guys walk in, there are crowds and stuff like that. Some people of the kingdoms are mingling with each other and talking. Others are kind of staying to their own kingdoms. It seems like in this festival, there isn't as much separation as you'd expect, but there is still a lot. Cassidy, what do you want to do?
Gonna kind of look around, see if anyone of interest catches my eye.
Actually, the guy with white hair from before is walking over towards you. He's holding something in his hand. He looks exhausted. He's got bags under his eyes and everything. Eventually, he reaches you and says, "Hold out your wrist."
I'm gonna hold out my right hand.
As he, like, pops your right wrist with something, and then you look, and it's a stamp with a smiley face. It's just a smiley face stamp as he just vanishes into the crowd. Cadian.
I go over, or look at Gusto. Here we are, Gusto. The Lunar Kingdom. Second only to the Cloud Kingdom.
As soon as you say that, you hear a bunch of people turn to you, all of them from the Ash Kingdom, and they seem pissed. Almost immediately, a lot of people are mad, as from behind you, all you hear is, "Hold out your wrist." Just this guy just appeared out of nowhere.
What do you want with my wrist?
Hold out your wrist.
He rolls his eyes and holds it at his wrist.
He stamps your wrist as well with a smiley face on it. Cassidy, after you get the stamp, what do you want to do or say?
I'm gonna walk into town, see what's going on in the kingdom.
Alright, and same question to you, Cadian.
He will also be walking into town.
Cool. As you guys walk deeper into the town, you see a lot of different types of people. Most notably, this large golem kind of like walks over to this girl in white as she's talking to them, and they walk off towards the center of the kingdom. As you guys look over, you can kind of see over everything. And in the center is this gigantic looking stadium, this beautiful architecture that has stuff from every single other kingdom. It has flowers, tree roots, it has clouds and lightning and stuff like that, and fire and water and just everything you can imagine from the other kingdoms. It seems like every kingdom went all out for this festival.
Of course, the Cloud Kingdom had the best performance.
Am I in earshot of him saying
Yes! Yes, absolutely!
Ah, yes, you and your lovely clouds that can disappear with a gust of wind.
Why are you still following me, Flower Girl?
Why are you here, Princey?
Because I have to be here.
Because I have to be here.
Oh, wow, that sounds kind of boring. Is it your princely work that's making you stay here?
Yes! Wait,
Well,
you
that sucks.
want me? I don't want to be hanging out with these lowly earthlings.
The only thing better than watching two people that know how to talk shit is watching two people that don't. This is amazing.
Anyways, Flower Bitch, I best be. I reckon we go our separate.
Flower bitch! Woo! Okay. Wow. Major. Major is annihilating you, Nadia. Yeah, what are you saying?
What are you still doing here, Root Licker? Get the fuck out of here!
Major. Holy shit.
Wait,
What the fuck is happening? What is
trying to
going
gather myself right.
He's destroying you, Nadia. Okay.
I'm gonna walk off. I don't.
She just hangs her head and walks away. That's...
him off first, but then I'm gonna walk off.
Exactly, grass girl.
Grass girl. Alright, that one was kind of mid. Okay. Whew. That was fucked.
I started laughing so hard my brain just shut off.
Me too. Me
I didn't know
too.
what to say back because I couldn't think.
Okay. Compose. Okay. As you guys kind of like walk, everybody begins sitting in their own seats and sitting in these stands that kind of overlook this large circular area. It almost looks like a concert stadium, almost. Or like a football stadium, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so, and in the center, everything, like, people are talking, chattering, and all that stuff. And then everyone goes quiet when this lady in a white gown kind of walks out, and she says nothing and just kind of looks at everyone for a moment. Would you guys like to do anything before she talks?
No. I'm just gonna.
Adian will eat a slice or eat a bite of a cloud.
Eat a cloud. Fuck it, why not? She, kind of, like, clears her throat for a second and says, "Thank you all for coming to this year's festival. Though divided, it is good to come once a year to take sanctity in our traditions. One last message before we begin. Tonight's dance will not be long. The bloodied moon is tonight, and our kindreds do not discriminate by shape, not region. Enjoy," she says as she smiles. We'll be starting off the first event with the Flower Kingdom. The flower searching. As she says that, the entire stadium grows. Sorry, not grows, but there's like this hole that begins opening up as the ground beneath her begins spreading open. Nadia, Cassidy, your stamp begins glowing slightly, and you notice other people's stamps do as well, specifically people from the Flower Kingdom and a select couple other kingdoms. It is trial time. In this event, you will be searching for flowers. What would you like to do?
Is there any type of flowers or just flowers?
What do you want to do? Not to start the event, but like, do you want to go down to where the thing is, or do you want to talk or something like that? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna head down.
Okay. As you walk down, about 4 other people do as well, and they are all standing around this large area. And inside, what you see, and everybody else can see this as well, inside is this large forest underneath what looks like the Lunar Kingdom. The woman in the white gown walks around behind all of you and says, "You all will be looking for a specific set of flowers. To you, Cassidy, you will need to bring 35 different types. And the opposition, 60, cumulatively." You notice something, Cassidy. You, by yourself, have to bring 35. The 4 other people together have to bring 60. That seems unfair. The woman in white says, "Whenever everybody is ready, jump down into the hole. You will land safely."
I'm gonna jump down the hole.
Okay. Alright. As you jump down, everybody follows you. Alright, Nadia, do me a favor and navigate to your sheet, please. Awesome. Go down to passive and look for dexterity. Sorry, medicine.
Okay.
Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are going to roll checks. You're going to roll a d20 plus 3. I'm going to roll a d20 plus 4 until either you hit 35 or I hit 60. I'm going to be adding up these points. Don't worry, I'll keep track. And I will tell you after each roll. Whenever you're ready, roll once.
Okay, so d20 plus 3, correct?
d20 plus 3, yes. Nine. 16. Uh-oh.
Great.
Go ahead and roll again. Oops. Oh, shit. 4. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, this is going great.
Homie's getting fucking cooked. As you continue, you notice everybody is far ahead of you, except for one really slow person. Go ahead and roll again. $13. 21. Okay, you have to get a minimum of 9. The opposition have to get a minimum of 4. Roll again. Holy shit! Oh my gosh. Okay, Nadia, as you pick up all of the flowers, you begin fucking booking it. The person who was most efficiently picking them is right next to you as you begin running. If you want to, you can roll a dexterity check to see if you can sabotage them from beating you to the finish line.
I'm going to.
Roll a d20 plus 5.
Hey!
Oh my! Horrible. It's absolutely horrible. As you how do you want to do it? You guys are both running next to each other.
Can I try to trip them?
As you try to, how do you want to do it? Like with your hands, with your feet? What do you want to do?
My hands, I'm gonna kind of put my right hand in front of them, hope that they would
The momentum of you guys moving, dragging down, pulls both of you down. They seem to dislocate their wrist as they are down. They kind of roll onto their back and hold their wrist to their chest as you manage to fucking book it. And you win. First place. Good job of the flower collection event. The lady kind of cleans everything up, as many other of the Flower Kingdom people do as well. The woman in white kind of steps around, and you see this large ladder come down from where the hole was. As you begin making your way up the ladder, unless you want to do something beforehand.
No, I'm gonna start climbing the ladder.
Alright. As you begin making your way up, the person beneath you begins climbing up behind you, and you can hear them kind of muttering to themselves a little bit. It seems like that pissed them off a lot. But you do it! The woman in white says, "Congratulations. Go to the stands."
I shall head to the stands then.
As you head to the stands, everybody kind of climbs out after you, and it begins resettling. People all go back to the stands. Cadian!
Yeah.
Good old Cadian, the fucking shocking me. Let me go ahead and look for something. Hey, why don't you imagine these nuts in your mouth? Get the fuck out of my face, loser. My bad. I'm sorry.
I bet it's from those fucking Earth Kingdom fucking goot licking AI fucking clankers.
Now you're just saying.
What is he talking about? You're just saying random words, bro. What? Are you saying all of this out loud? Some people are like, what the fuck is an AI? Oh my gosh. Okay. The woman in white steps back as the thing closes over, and the moisture and everything from the forest goes away. The woman in white walks over and says, for the 5th event, and this is after a while, 4 other events have taken place beforehand. The 2nd event was the Ocean Kingdom, a swimming contest. The 3rd event was the Earth Kingdom, Sisyphus trials where they were pushing a rock up a mountain. The 4th event was the heat sink of the Ash Kingdom, where people stood in these large tubes and went through moisture heat, humidity. The 5th event is the Cloud Kingdom, the tightropes of Olympus. As she says that, from the ground, these 2 giant pillars rise up. They both have ladders out. Beneath those pillars are these gelatin-looking, slimy spikes, almost. It is impossible to tell if they are soft or sharp. 3 people stand up as Cadian. Your stamp glows.
Cadian will stand up and say, "This is how a true child of the Cloud Kingdom does it."
Alright, do you want to walk over to the pillars?
Yes.
Cadian, you are the second one up. A person from the Lunar Kingdom is ahead of you. Alright, Major, this is how it's going to go. You are going to use the balance stat. What's your balance?
5.
5. Awesome. You are going to roll a 3d20 plus 5. 1 through 3 is a fall, which you can't do. 4 through 9 is a unbalance. 10 out of 15 is decently balanced, and 16 out of 20 is perfect. We're going to do this until I say otherwise. Roll 3d20 plus 5. 26. Perfect. You make amazing headway. Roll another 3d20 plus 5. 1 second. Hold on. I'm going to roll for your opposition. Ooh! Ooh, they get ahead pretty fucking good. Alright, Major, go ahead.
21.
That makes 6. Sorry, we're taking the lowest number. 1 makes 6. Major, you are unbalanced. Go ahead and roll another 3d20. If you get unbalanced again, you fall. 4. That makes 9. You are just barely unbalanced. You have one more moment to save yourself. The person ahead of you is going pretty freaking well. 6. Ooh! Major with a fucking comeback. As you move on, you manage to, skip over the other person on the tightrope, as you are now in first place. Roll again. 7. 3 makes 10. Plus 5 makes 13. Oh my gosh! Major, you are almost at the finish line. We're gonna roll one more time. Oh, damn. Major! You finish in first place, just like with Nadia. One person falls off, and the spikes are bouncy. They are not sharp at all, just making,
A piece of cake. Easy for any child of the Cloud Kingdom.
Sorry, 1 second. Alright, awesome. As you begin gloating, the person behind you, the Lunar Kingdom guy, just kind of like rubs his shoulder a little bit and makes these eyes towards you. You can tell he fucking hates your guts.
Gideon does a little bow towards the crowd.
The crowd is either cheering or booing. It is so hard to tell. It is very, very hard to tell. Okay. As you go back to the stands, the lady walks back over and after a while says, if everyone would gather around the center. As the stairs and everything begin lowering to a flat surface and reveals this giant, massive ballroom that was originally made up of the stadium. A circle kind of forms around the woman in white. Not everybody can see, especially the shorter folks, but everybody can hear. She says to everybody, and now, though we have a short amount of time, we'll begin the dance. As she begins dancing, other people begin joining as well. Nobody seems to grab a partner, but with this woman specifically, her dance includes movements and motions and vibes from every other kingdom. The sturdiness of the Earth Kingdom, the fluidity of the Ocean and Cloud Kingdom, the kind of bounciness of the Flower Kingdom. Would you guys like to join in and dance?
Yep.
I will join in it.
Very awesome. Everybody navigate to your sheets and look for the rhythm stat for me.
Huh?
Look for rhythm.
I have a +2.
Good for you.
What do you have, Nadia?
Rhythm +2 as well as me.
Good for you.
Good for you, little flower fucking bitch!
Alright. Break it up. Go ahead and roll me a d20 +2 for me.
Both of us?
Yup. Major, you dance fucking horribly. It's sad to watch you. Nadia, you do it pretty well. Nadia has some good moves. Major dances like shit for all the shit he talks. He's stiff, way more stiff than the golem that's dancing. Yeah.
Can I try again?
No. Okay. Alright. One minute. Do you guys want to do anything before the dance wraps up?
No.
Seriously? Come on, man.
Insult the flower, bitch! One more time!
Fucking go for it.
That was the insult.
Alright! Flower, bitch! You must have learned those moves on the street dancing for fucking gold, didn't ya?
Okay, whoa! people around you
Like dance,
are
I'm
just
like,
looking
you
at
prince
you.
Boy.
Dancing for
least-
gold.
At
That's actually highly insulting.
No, that's a violation, dude. I feel like
You would just kind of dance away.
I don't even know if I can put that in. Holy shit. Um. Wow. Okay. Fuck. Goodness Lord. Father, forgive me. Oh my gosh. All right. Everybody.
Go get bit too far.
Yeah, a little bit. The crowd sticks around as the woman in white stands at the center as this large circle begins forming around her again. And now the other royals from the other kingdoms begin walking in towards the circle. They form this long line and they all interlock hands with each other as the people begin calling out the cantors, the elected cantors. First to be called out, I believe, was you, Shiki, right? The second, I believe... Huh?
Yeah, it was.
And then the second, I believe, was Mel. And then Trey, if I'm remembering correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. They gave these kind of like speeches that are both honorable and somewhat beautiful as the king of the Cloud Kingdom steps forward and says, I have raised this guy to be a man, and I believe there is much more room to grow, mature, and change. But no one has shown more proficiency and dedication and devotion to their kingdom. That's why my son Cadian has been elected as the Cantor. As he says that, this kind of like pinkish cyan two footprints appear in front of him as he says, Cadian, please step forward.
Gideon steps forward.
As you step forward, the smiley face begins morphing and turns into these large rays, almost like these lines along your arms and up your neck, almost like these kind of very stiff jagged tattoo looking things. What is it you said you wanted to do?
Gideon will look at his father and said, "Thank you, father."
He doesn't say anything in response, but as you step onto the area where the footsteps are, you feel this chill. And then the Queen of the Flower Kingdom steps forward. She...
Sorry, Dave, you keep cutting out.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Am I still cutting out now?
Not right now.
Okay. As this happens, the Queen of the Flower Kingdom steps forward. Oh shit, I was cutting out, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
The Queen of the Flower Kingdom steps forward. There. Fuck, dude. That's pissing me off. She doesn't say anything, but Cassidy, she points at you as Cantor. Something completely unexpected.
I'm gonna begin to walk up.
As you walk forward, the smiley face on your wrist morphs and forms these sharp, jagged looking kind of things around both of your hands and then morphing into around your chest. You can kind of feel it. Standing around you guys is a woman with fiery hair, a tall golem, a man with white hair, a mermaid, a arclight, and a bunny girl. As everybody speaks their vows, we're going to pause for a second. For you guys, the Flower Kingdom and the Cloud Kingdom royals step towards both of you. First, the Flower Kingdom and the Cloud Kingdom royals step toward both of you. And the Queen of the Flower Kingdom holds out her hand, and on it is a paper that reads, "Read your oath." Nadia, I sent you your oath, both of you guys.
Do it, sorry, again.
Read it.
From plants we are born, we own our lives. The blood we spill, whether our own or others, nature's earth, and earth will nature us. We continue to create life to nature earth further, as she can continue as well.
The paper kind of like folds in on itself. Mr. Cadian, the royal of the Cloud Kingdom, steps forward and said, the king of the Cloud Kingdom steps... Fuck!
For the ones who get it done, the most important...
The king of the Cloud Kingdom steps forward and says, "Read your oath." I'm cutting out, aren't I?
Yes.
The king of the Cloud Kingdom steps forward, and says, "Read your oath." There we go.
A worldwide hurricane to blot out the sun, so that we all live as one.
Awesome. Cassidy, the paper morphs and folds and changes into this large scythe as the Queen of the Flower Kingdom holds it out to you.
I shall take it.
Along the scythe is written runes, and you can read these. It says Oberon. Cadian, winds begin forming around you as these large clouds surround you, and above your head is a single spear. You recognize this spear to be Zephyros, the first stave of the 8 staves. The first stave of the 8 staves! Did you get any of that?
Yes.
Good.
Cadian will make the sign of the Cloud Kingdom and take the spear.
Awesome. Perfect. As all of this is happening, the others get their weapons. And then it is revealed. The woman in white steps forward and says, "Your royals have told me to inform all of you that your vows are without their mantras. These weapons are only weapons. They're not tools. You cannot use your powers yet. A second event will be held in order to exalt you into cantors. You represent your weapon's signature, your kingdom signature. If I may." She walks over to the girl with pink hair and says, "Albion and Aldion, the Kusarigama. Oberon, the scythe. Zephyros, the first stave of the 8 staves. Lyria, the fan blades. Grug and Doug of the Earth Kingdom, gauntlets. And an unnamed claymore from the Lunar Kingdom. And unfortunately, the cards of reality from the Space Kingdom, which no one is here to claim. As she says this, the sun sets and the moon begins rising. It is big and red. It is big and red. It is a scarlet moon. You hear simultaneously everyone freak the fuck out. No one else besides from the Lunar Kingdom has any idea what's going on, but everyone from the Lunar Kingdom scrambles inside or out of the gates. The man with white hair walks over to you guys and says, "All right, you guys, if you want to live, I would leave." He says this with a straight face and bags under his eyes. As he says this, you guys hear shrieking and screaming, and it sounds like people, but kind of distorted off from the directions of where the mountains were, from both sides.
What the hell is going on?
I'll help a few people try to get out.
I wouldn't, if I was you.
What is this?
The Purge.
What do you mean?
I will explain it outside. If you want to stay, stay. I'm leaving. As the man with white hair walks out, after he informs the girl with flaming hair and the mermaid and the golem, and all four of them decide to leave. You guys can stay and see what's going on, or you can leave.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm also gonna leave.
Okay. After you guys exit the gates, kind of near each other, the man with white hair kind of rounds a corner and says, "Come on, we're going this way."
Cadian follows.
Eventually, he leads you guys into a clearing where the woman with fiery hair, the mermaid, and the golem are sleeping. Besides the woman with fiery hair, sorry. The mermaid and the golem, they're out, unconscious. Shiki, if you're here, go ahead. Go ahead, Major.
Before we step any further, what is your name? As he points to the white-haired dude.
Lucinium of the Lunar Kingdom.
Very well. Pleasure to meet you, Lucinium.
I wish I could say the same. Prince Cadian. As he says that, Calvessa, this is something you guys have already seen, I'm just catching y'all up. A bunch of these fucking monsters begin rushing through and avoiding the tree lining. You guys get a glimpse of one of them, and on its back are these spears with human corpses sticking off of them. Either at the base or at the tips of the spears. They literally crawl over the wall, and all you guys hear are screams and sudden stops of screams. You see somebody try to scale over the wall, and the monster's face leans up, splits 4 ways, and pulls it into its mouth. Pulls the person into its mouth. As the scarlet moon is completely overhead. It paints the world red. The clouds turn red. The sky red.
What's
Hel-
this?
Go ahead.
Whose doing was this? Why is the moon red?
It's called a blood moon. It's called a blood... Oh, fuck. Shit. It's called a blood moon. Every blood moon...
What?
Huh?
I know you cut out.
It's called a blood moon. You ever heard of one?
Can't say we have.
On every blood moon in the Lunar Kingdom, these beasts come down from the mountains and eat the cowards. Kill the cowards of the Lunar Kingdom. And then they return to the mountains. They're called the Kindred.
And why didn't we know about this before the festival?
Because it is not a lunar... Sorry, it is not a flower or cloud kingdom Fuck! Okay, there we go. Because it is not a flower or cloud kingdom tradition. It's not for you to know. And you were warned.
How Vesta is going to walk up to all three of them. It's a good thing that we were warned.
Ah, great. A hothead finally joins the party. Can't wait to see how this turns out.
A hothead, you say? Huh. Sounds... How should I put it? Like someone's losing air.
Wow, it took you a long time to come up with that one, didn't it?
I'd expect nothing less from a lava swimmer.
How about you blow away like every other cloud and disappear out of everyone's lives?
At least we get pretty clouds. I've been to the Ash Kingdom. Your clouds are nothing but shit brown and steel gray, with odor worse than the shit that comes out of Gusto.
I'm not even going to even entertain the thought of whatever you just said.
Good.
Oh, God.
Just let them fight. We'll tear each other apart anyways.
Oh, I'm not gonna interrupt this.
I wouldn't.
No, this is entertaining.
Okay, brute muncher. You're basically a worm. You go photosynthesize somewhere else.
Can I punch him?
You want to know something? You want to say, I'm really hoping that you just disappear. I can make that happen if you want.
What? Someone's talking?
Of course you wouldn't hear it. You're too busy yelling. Hear anything.
When you children are done fighting, your royals informed mine to inform me that there is something for you guys to do, including myself. But if all of you guys would like to sit here with your thumbs up your asses, I suppose that would be appropriate for your kingdoms.
What is it that we have to do?
I don't exactly know. But my queen has told me to give you guys these. He pulls out 5 scrolls and hands all of them to you guys. They all have stamps on them. I was told to tell you to keep them away from open eyes for now.
Are we allowed... Did he say anything about us opening them?
I'm sorry?
Could we look at them?
It is for only you guys to look at.
Cadian opened his.
As you open it, you notice it's a picture of a temple in the sky that your father took you to all the time and said when you were ready, you would come here and find your purpose. It's in the Cloud Kingdom, across from the castle, in the sky. Who's next?
I'm gonna open mine.
You see a flower... Oh, sorry. You see a flower field where you met your queen for the first time. She's mute and doesn't talk. And in the center of that flower field, is a great tree that she would meet you at for a short time when you were a kid. There, she said, you would find your purpose. Your purpose. Calvesta.
Calvesta will back up a little bit away from the others and open hers.
As you open yours, you see a burial site. Burial site where, fucking hell, where warriors of the Flower Kingdom are buried in trees, and those trees are burned as a form of cremation. You know this exact location as it is where a family member of yours was cremated. Lucinium says, after opening a scroll, I'm assuming that because it's our purpose, we are all to go our separate ways. And face whatever alone. Cadian? Cassidy, do you guys want to do anything? She can be.
Yes?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I recommend we get some rest before we split up. Or whatever you said.
All of the kingdoms are heading back to their own. It might be wise to catch the train. and go back with your parades.
I'm gonna re-roll up my scroll and start heading back towards the Flower Kingdom.
Cadian, without saying another word, heads towards the Cloud Kingdom.
Calvesta is going to look at her scroll for a few more minutes, roll it up, look at the white-haired man with tired eyes, thank you, and start heading towards the Ash Kingdom.
Wow. Redhead has manners.
Kingdom, more like Ass Kingdom.
Lucinium says very audibly, wow, Redhead has manners, as he turns towards the Lunar Kingdom that is still going through the purge and walks off. The Golem and Mermaid, they'll have their own moments, but you guys, we're gonna take a break real quick. Who's starting first? Of course it is.
I fucking got it!
Major!
Alright, are we ready to get started?
Yep.
Major, after you get back to the Cloud Kingdom, you do make your way towards the temple, right?
Yes.
Awesome. As you walk into the temple, a couple of rocks kind of like fall from the ceiling a little bit and turn into dust in midair as the temperature begins rising. In the center of this temple is a chair. It kind of looks almost clockwork in nature, and on this chair is a crown. When you step closer, initially stepping in, the heat and the temperature seems to begin to rise and continue to rise. What would you like to do?
Sit on the chair.
You want to walk and sit on the chair?
Yes. First putting on... first placing the crown on the ground. Sit on the chair.
Let's take it a little slow. As you walk over towards the chair, the heat rises even more, and the crowd, with some writing on it, begins glowing orange as fire begins racing around the room and collecting at the center of the chair. Let me go ahead and grab something real quick, prepare for combat.
Cadian raised his spear.
Alright. One second. There we go. Okay. Across from you rises this thing. This monster with fire rushing through it and cracks and smoke coming out of its mouth. It looks like a skeleton, almost.
An assassination attempt by the Ash Kingdom. Should have fucking known.
What would you like to do? You get first roll.
I will thrust at it with my spear.
Do me a favor and roll your vow check. What is your vow at? 3.
Vow is 3.
Roll a 1d20 plus 1d8 plus 1d4.
A 1d20 about what?
1d20 plus 1d8 plus 1d4.
1d4. 16.
16, not bad. Ooh! As you thrust with your spear, this monster, this fire monster, shoots flames that kind of like redirect the spear into the ground. Any normal spear would have melted from the heat of this flame, but the shine sticks around. It is going to attempt to attack you now. It rolls a 13. A arc of fire rushes out as it streaks across the wall, kind of creating this black mark as a beam of light comes rushing in from that flame. Roll for reaction. What do you want to do?
Dodge out the way.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a speed roll. That's 1d20 plus 2d10. Ooh, not bad. You managed to dodge completely out of the way. Go ahead and counterattack. How do you want to counter?
How do I explain this? I'm gonna try to strike with the other end of the spear, the blunt end.
Oh.
Sort of like a sweeping strike.
Alright, awesome. Go ahead and roll your vow check on advantage.
It is 1d20 plus 1d8 plus 1d4.
Yes.
27.
Oh my gosh! Not a chance. You send this thing flying back, and all of the fire turns completely into ash as it blackens, and ash begins collecting around its hands as a snake made of ash begins rushing out. It is like 12 feet long and like 3 feet wide, big, I guess. It's fucking huge as it opens its jaws and rushes towards you. Go ahead and roll whatever you want to do as reaction. Beat a 9.
I'd like to do a lip out of the way.
Roll speed. 1d20 plus 2d10. 21! You managed to flip out of the way. The guy is open. This monster is open.
Alright. Do a little spin with the spear over the head and break down with the sharp-ended spear like you're swinging an axe. Down.
Go ahead and roll.
Plus 1d8, plus 1d4. 28.
Oh my gosh! Oh! You managed to do it! Boom! Your spear cuts this thing completely in half as it turns totally into ash, and the crown is now lying on the ground, and you can read what the crown says. You have completed your side of the quest. Would you like to pick it up?
Get creamed on, Ash Assassin.
Fucking crazy words. Absolutely insane sentence. Would you like to pick up the crown?
Yes, he'd like to read what's on the crown.
It says, "I told you so, you fool." Okay. Unless there's something else you'd like to do, we're gonna go to the next person.
He'd put it in his pocket. There's no way a cloud prince like himself would ever wear a crown of the Ash Kingdom.
Shiki, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. As Shiki, you begin walking into the large, withered forest. Inside of one of the trees, you notice a very strange shape kind of embedded into it. It's sticking out slightly.
Calvesta is going to stop in her tracks and slightly turn her head a little bit. More like she's like investigating it, really.
Mm-hmm. As you investigate it, you notice it is the shape of a crown. And as you step closer, everything begins growing a little bit colder. What would you like to do?
Calvesta is going to slowly pull out her fans, not knowing what might pop out.
As the night air grows colder, almost unbearably cold, the tree begins morphing more and more until these blue cracks begin growing through it. I love this soundtrack. As this monster arises from under the crown and made completely of bark, as it lets out this weird groan. Along the crown, it has this writing. Begin combat. You get first hit. What do you want to do?
I am going to... I'm actually going to run towards it and try to slash it with my fans.
Roll your vow check. Do you remember how to do this?
My vow is 2d10.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll a 1d20 plus 2d10, my friend.
You're gonna have to roll for me.
Oh, right.
Okay, yeah, over.
28. Oh my gosh. This thing, as you rush over, kind of wind rushes past your hair, fire, whatever, and you go for a slash. It raises its arms as you slash up its forearm and up its hand. It grows super cold around you as the ground begins freezing, and even the tree that it came from. The hole begins filling up with these crystals of ice as you kind of jump back a little bit, and it grows in size. It raises its hand to the sky, and it forms this light claymore, this large weapon made of light, and it holds it over its shoulder and then slashes down as a giant beam rushes towards you. Reaction.
Reaction,
Beat a 26.
Can I use my fans to, like, hold it in front of me, kind of like a shield?
You can try.
Alright, I'll try that then.
1 second. Roll a 1d20 plus 5. Roll fortitude.
Okay, you go ahead. It's the way you guys to go ahead to roll for me.
Right. No fucking way! Because you critted, I will allow it. You manage to raise your fans at the last second, which cuts your hand a little bit. As you've never used these weapons before, the beam